Intro morning Monday. Intro morning Monday. What's good, people? It's your boy Terah, the Barber, the hub, and the father. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you hear or see this right here. Today's topic is when life gives you lemons. Now, I've been hearing this same statement over and over for the past couple weeks. First and foremost, every time I watch Rants and Gyms with my man MG, the mortgage guy, and Kiana from Atlanta, they got their own podcast. He's always bringing up the whole statement, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And we all love lemonade, especially on a nice warm day. You got a nice chill glass. So when life gives you lemons, don't just look at it as what you're going to do with it. Life is always going to throw something in your way. Life is always going to not be so good. Life is going to always be not so grand. But when it's time for the pressure to be on, this is what's going to determine what type of individual you are, what type of energy you bring, what type of person you really are when it comes down to be crunch time. So when life give you lemons, what you going to do with it? Now, this week was a great week for me, but not a great week for everybody else. And I come to you guys this week, first and foremost, I want to send a RIP to one of my customer, Junior, his whole family, really. And the reason why I was beating my head about this topic was he's been going through a whole lot the past couple weeks. He lost his pops, he lost his sister, he lost his brother, he lost his aunt, then he lose his grandmother. 5 people that hold a soft spot in his heart. 5 people passed away in a matter of a month. And every time I see him, he say, "Yo, Terah, man, the reason why I gotta come to you is because you make me, first of all, look good, but the energy and the atmosphere of the barbershop and you lift my spirits." And there's no words that you can say to somebody that have been given these lemons of all of this pain and agony. He said, "My man, all I've been doing is crying. And you know, a barber like myself and a lot of barbers out there, we feel like we therapists, or people come to us like bartenders. They come to us and they speak to us and they tell us everything because they got to get it out. And sometimes we got to endure that. We got to just sit back and listen. Don't even talk too much, but just let them get it out." And I was just listening to my man while I'm cutting his hair, and it was just so much going on. I could feel it in his energy and the way that he was presenting himself. He wasn't feeling good. And I said, listen, it don't matter what you got to go through. It's how you come up out of it. That's the main thing. And me and him had a great conversation for an hour. I cut his hair, made my man look smooth. I made my man look good. He felt great when he got out of the chair. He put a smile on his face. And I said, "My man, you know, these are just the trials and tribulations. These are the tests that God gonna put you through to make you even more stronger, more wiser, and more willing to be a better person." So when you lose people that's so much influence in your life, this training back of me is blowing my mind right now. When you lose, and this train is like 4 miles away. I don't know why it's blowing like that, but it's gonna pass by soon. But when you have people in your life that's so important to you, and they leave this earth for whatever reason, I know for a fact it's never easy. It's never ever easy to lose a loved one or somebody that's near and dear to your heart, and to be able to still be okay. And men, we taught from an early age to don't cry, show no emotions, and always try to be as strong as possible. And it ain't that easy to always just keep a smile on your face and go through life without a chip on your shoulder and feeling like the weight is on it. So I'm here to just tell you guys, man, no matter what goes through your life, no matter what goes through your mind, no matter what is presented to you, because you're going to have times when life is not going to be so easy. You going to have times when the pressure going to be on your back. You going to have times when you're going to be unfocused. You going to have times when you're going to be tested. Like bamboo could be bent so far, it could be bent and it won't break. You got to be as strong as that bamboo. People used to call me at my job bamboo because they see that I work, and I never complain. I just put in the work. I never complain no matter what it is. I just do it. You clock in, you clock out, and whatever you got to do in between, that don't matter because tomorrow's another day. And I'm here to tell you guys that no matter what lemons you are presented, I want you to open up them lemons, get you a nice pitcher, squeeze all the nutrients, all the juice, all the alkaline out of them lemons, and get you a little bit of sugar with some nice alkaline water. We're going to talk about alkaline water, beloved. Or some spring water, and make yourself a nice smooth pitcher of lemonade. Stir that bad boy up good. Stir it. Then get your ice cubes. Put your ice cubes up in that bad boy and keep on stirring. Because when you mix everything that you're going through, when you mix all that pain and that agony, when you mix all them problems and them bad thoughts, when you mix it and let it swirl around, something sweeter gonna come out of it. Then I want you to let that ice chill that liquid. Then when you pour yourself a nice glass of lemonade and you get to sit down wherever you are and you take that first sip of that sweetness and make you feel good. It's going to give you everything that you need to know that life is going to be okay. I like the analogy of when life give you lemons, because you're going to get a whole bunch of things that you're not going to want. You're going to have to go through some things that you don't want to go through. You're going to have to do some things that you don't want to do. But we're not going to complain, and we're not going to get up off our pivot. We're not going to get up off our square, and we're not going to get unfocused. So no matter what you're going to do today, I just want to tell you that life get better. It can't get no worse. If you know my family and the Sapp family, we was losing people left and right. I mean, uncles and aunts and cousins. If you know the Vassar family, we was losing uncles and aunts and cousins. And I know your family, you've been losing uncles and aunts and brothers and cousins. We all gonna lose somebody, but they life while they was here is what you're supposed to remember, the good times. Because we always gonna have something that's gonna spark that something in your mind that's gonna remind you of that time that you spent with them. So I just want you to know that you're gonna go through some things. We all go through some things. I want you to just stay focused on what you need to be doing. Salute to all the students that's going back to school, that started school this school year. It's not going to be an easy one. There's a whole bunch of things that's trying to divide and conquer us, and we're going to just stay focused on what we need to be doing. So I just want you guys today, call up your loved ones and just check on them. Say hello to a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while. Put some input and have a conversation with the people in your life. Because that's the one thing that we have been being pushed away from, is the interaction and the conversation, especially with the kids. The kids nowadays, they're so stuck in the house. They're so stuck with being by themselves, but for being homeschooled for so long, that a lot of the kids just can't, they just don't know how to communicate like they used to. Growing up in the 80s and the 90s, we was outside. We was playing manhunt. We was doing a whole bunch of things. It ain't the same no more. These kids is in the house playing video games. You don't know what kind of ads is popping up on their screens. You don't know what else they filtering through that rabbit hole. So just focus on everything around you. Focus on your loved ones. Focus on your people. And let's continue to do what we do best. Let's stay blessed. I just feel good. It's Monday. It's Monday, people. It's Monday. We're going to start this whole week off right. I want you guys to continue to do what you know that you got to do first and foremost before you can help anybody else. Like my analogy, when you're on the airplane and that oxygen mask come down, they always tell you take care of self first. Make sure your oxygen is good before you put the oxygen mask on the next person to the left or to the right of you. Because if you can't focus on yourself, you can't focus on nobody else. I'm so deep into that, focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-motivating, self-energizing, first and foremost. Then you can give that to somebody else. So I just want to pour so much good positive energy to you guys for this morning. So much good positive vibes to you guys this morning. To anybody that's going through something this morning, take it away. Give it away. And throw it away. That's what we're going to do this morning. So all my people on Instagram, all my people on Facebook, all my people on YouTube, you know I come to you guys every Monday for my intro morning Monday. I want to motivate you guys for the week. And even though this topic was something that was crazy about death and life and motivation, we got to go through it. So I apologize if it's not my extra spunky, giving you good energy type vibe, but I just wanted to come to you guys this morning because it was weighing down on my heart this morning that we lose people, and that sometimes takes us down. It takes us down. It brings us down, especially on a gloomy day like today in Georgia. You're not gonna be feeling your best. You're not gonna be wanting to do nothing. But I want you to know that no matter what, if the clouds is above you, if the sun is not shining, if it's raining, we don't make no excuses. You get up, you get out, and you do something. So till next week, intro morning Monday, every Monday 9 o'clock, no matter what. I salute you guys for even listening to the sound of my voice and paying attention to what I got going on. I'm in the barbershop every day, but Monday, make sure you tell a friend. Scales Barbershop, 4988 Bill Garner Parkway in Locust Grove. Now when I talk about God is going to put these things in your life to make sure that you're in a good position, you know when you get that phone call, you know when you get that message, you know when somebody reach out to you, if it's going to be something that's going to be great for you or it's not. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Take that phone call and maybe a proposition that you've been waiting on. Let's stop procrastinating and let's get it locked in. Till next week, Monday, people. Send this to a bunch of people. Check out my YouTube. You can go straight to my link tree in my bio. Check that out. Y'all already know what it is, man. And I love every single one of y'all. It's your boy, Terah the Barber, the husband, the father, and I'm out. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.